Hello Year 2. As it's Everybody Reads Day today, I thought I'd read you one of my favourite stories and we'll do a little bit of maths about this story. It is called Sharing a Shell by Julia Donaldson. Can you think of any other stories that Julia Donaldson has written? Wonder if you can think of any. Look, a crab with no shell running along by the sea. Tap, tap, tap. You can't come in. You can't share a shell with me. Or me, or me, or me. It's not very kind. Look, a gull with a wide open beak. Run for your life, crab. Hide. At last in a pool, an empty shell. Quick, crab, scuttle inside. One crab, safe in his shell, under the summer sun, roaming all over the rock pool, in his wonderful home for one. Look, a blob, a bright purple blob. What can this blob thing be? Go away, blob, whoever you are. You can't share a shell with me. I'm an anemone, not a blob. Please let me share your shell. Give me a ride to look for some food, and perhaps I can help you as well. Look, a fish with jaws open wide. Fresh crab for dinner. Here goes. Out shoots a tentacle, quick as a flash, stinging the fish on the nose. Two friends sharing a shell under a sky of blue, romping all over the rock pool in their wonderful home for two. Look, a brush thing trying to get in, wiggling and making a fuss. Go away, brush, whoever you are. You can't share a shell with us. I'm not a brush, I'm a bristleworm. Please let me in, don't be mean. I love doing housework. I'll suck up the scraps and keep the shell lovely and clean. Three friends sharing a shell down by the sparkling sea, rollicking all round the rock pool in their wonderful home for three. But look how they've grown. The shell is too small. You're getting too heavy, says Crab. I'm fed up of being your taxi. It's time you found a new cab. Really, says the blob, how ungrateful. Here I am, slaving away, scaring off all the fierce fishes. If that's how you feel, I won't stay. Peace, cries the brush, but nobody hears. The other two creatures split up. Blob finds an empty ice cream tub. Crab finds a nice paper cup. Crab in a cup, Blob on the tub. Each one pretends to be glad. Brush, doing both lots of housework, knows they are both lonely and sad. Look, a storm, a terrible storm, crashing and flashing all night. Two homes smashed on the rocks. Oh, what a terrible sight. Oh dear. But look, a shell, a beautiful shell. Crab and an enemy stare, too shy to speak to each other, too proud to say, shall we share? Listen, a voice, and out pokes a head from the whelk shell washed up by the foam. It's ready. I've done all the housework. Climb on and come in. Welcome home. Three friends sharing a shell, happy as housemates can be, rocketing all round the rock pool in their wonderful home for three. There they are down in the rock pool. So we're going to do a little bit of maths around this story today, and I'll show you what we're going to get up to. So what we're going to think about today is making a tally chart, which is a way to organise data to make it easier to count. So if I was going to count how many fish were in the sea, I might use a tally chart to help me. And they're just lines, so they're very simple to draw. So if I was doing a tally, I'd do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one goes across like a gate. So this tally represents 5. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across, because it's a multiple of 5. We've got 5 and 5 is 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So every fifth line that we need to draw goes across like a gate. Here I have made a tally for 15. 5, 10, 15. So we're going to make a tally using our story. So we are going to choose 2 words from this book and we are going to find out how often they appear in the story. Now I've already chosen 2 words that I think will come up lots. One of them is shell and one of them is share. And I've created a table. And here you can see at the top I've written word for the words that I'm going to investigate. So I've got shell and share. Here I'm going to put my tally and then I can quickly count my tally to find the total. So I'm going to go through the book and I'm going to find out how many times those words appear. So if I start with shell, I'm not going to do the front cover, I'm going to start with the story. So I'll go through. Look, a crab with no shell. There's one. There's a tally. Running along by the sea. You can't share a shell. There's another one with me. And then I'll have a look on this. Oh, empty shell. I'm going to do a tally because I see it again. Oh, shell. Another one. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to be careful. The next one's the 5th one. Can you remember what I do with the 5th one? Oh, found shell. Across it goes. Okay. Oh, there's another shell. So I can carry on my tally until I've found all the shells in the book. And then I can do the same with share. Once I've finished finding all the words, I can then find the total of my tally. Now let's have a look at this one as an example. Now I could count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I think there's a quicker way, don't you? That's right, I can count those tallies in 5s. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. So the total of this tally is 23. Now, I'd like you to have a go at this. You can either use my story from when I've read it and listen out from when you hear the word shell or share, or you can choose one of your own stories from home. Create yourself a table, decide which words you're going to do, and can you complete a tally of how many times those words appear in your story. Can't wait to see what you get up to.